Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesusjunkjournals, and I don't know about you, but at my house I have a lot of these Kleenex boxes. I think I have about 20 boxes in my house at any given time. So we go through them pretty quickly, and I've been trying to think of something to use these for. So today I'm going to show you how I make a Kleenex Box Folio. And here it is. It's got pockets inside. Put a quote in the middle. So let's get started. I am the queen of Kleenexes. My dad was like that. We just love to have a lot of Kleenexes. We use a lot of Kleenexes for whatever reason. And so I have tons of boxes all over my house. And it seems like when one gets empty, I get like 3 or 4 at a time. So anyway, I thought I've got to be able to do something with these boxes. And so I started keeping them, waiting for today. And so here's my idea. I took the Kleenex box and I cut it in half. So I opened it up very carefully and then I cut it in half. So there's the 2 pieces. And so what I'm going to do is use this as a base and cut the tabs all off. So let me do that. So now I've got these 2 panels. I'm going to take this plastic off. Which leaves me a window. Okay, so let's remove that tab. And so I need to get rid of these little bumps where the center is perforated. I'm not sure if sandpaper might. Yeah. And so now I'm just going to take, I think I'm just going to take scraps and just start covering it with scraps. Okay, so, that's prettier. Okay, so. Okay, and I know, it's kind of a lot of glue, and you could probably just use plain white glue if you didn't want to use your more expensive art glitter glue. I can certainly understand that. But I feel like if I decoupage everything would just run. All these inks and things that are on these pieces would go crazy. So I'm gonna do this. Probably should have glued that circle down last, but oh well. You know how I am. Sometimes I don't see it till later. And I'll just trim the edges off. So I'm going to let things go over the edges and just take care of that later. And I will probably use washi tape on the edges too. So it is 100 and some degrees here. We are hoping and praying for rain. And I did pray for rain and got rain Sunday night, so I thank you, Lord. We were one of the small areas that got rain, so that was awesome. But we're just trying to wait this crazy heat out and make the best of it. Water my tomatoes, water my plants that I just absolutely don't want to lose. I'm hoping that a lot of them will just go dormant. And I'll be okay. Some of these scraps look good on both sides. Hard to choose. I did that scrap salad, I called it, where I took my scraps and plussed them up. It was something I watched Louise Heisel do, and it was so cute. And I thought, oh, I need to do that. And I need to do some more because I got a lot of these scraps that they could be more interesting. So I'm going to have to do that again. Just got done spraying a bunch of stuff with mica spray, and I was thinking, wow, I should have laid this paper down, all my scraps down, and sprayed my mica spray on top of those. That would have been good use of the extra ink. But of course, I did not think about that till later. Okay, so there's that side, and then I only need to do this side of this one. So I'm going to start with some bigger pieces this time. And then do some more scrapping on this panel. See if I have any bigger pieces. I'm going to go ahead and glue that there. And this is kind of thick, so I want to make sure it still will fold over. So I need to move this over just a little bit, because I'm going to have washi tape on the corner probably. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take my X-Acto knife. I've got this, and so now I'm going to take a piece of acetate from one of my packing items. Just cut a piece. Yeah, that ought to do it. And I only need one thickness. Just glue this on. I know Fabri-Tac works, so I should probably do that, but I'm going to try using I think I've heard people say if you hold it and give it time, it does glue it, so I'm going to go with that. And this is sticking up in a weird way, so I'm going to cut that off. Okay, and then, so that will be my window of my pocket. And this will glue over this like this. Trim this off. Okay, so I'm going to take my washi tape. Let's see. Use some of these ones I don't use that often, maybe. Okay, so I have my edges taped and the seams taped on these two pieces. And I'm going to glue, this will be behind this window. And so you'll probably have a card in there and it won't show, but just in case it does, I'm going to go ahead and do a paper on the background, just so there's something behind that window. And it really just has to be the size of the window. So I might just cut this title off because I can use that on something later. So I'm just going to put that in the background. I've got my circles to make a circle closure on this. This whole format is kind of a work in progress. So it may evolve and change and get better, I don't know, but this is what I've got so far. So I'm going to put that there. So now what you're going to do is you're going to overlap these two, and you're going to tape it here and tape it here with some more washi tape. But you could also just glue it. You don't have to washi tape the edges. Actually, maybe I will glue it, but I want to show you. This will just make it be extra strong, hopefully. Before you completely glue it, put them together and then fold these in because it's going to shift it. It's going to shift it over. And then push it down, make sure that it's straight on the bottom. And then let it stick together. And then you can use, and I'm going to use this, I have this washi tape that's cloth washi tape, so just for fun I just thought I'd use some of that because I like it a lot and I don't use it very often. So I thought, okay, I'll do it on this. And so I know it's going over what I already did, but I just wanted to be extra careful and make sure everything was covered, all the edges. Okay, I love this stuff. It's so soft, and I think I say that every time I use it. In fact, I know I do. So, sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap that around both of those. And the same thing at the bottom. Be sure you get it. It's going to be kind of wide, so you want to be sure. I want to make sure I get enough to fold over here. Okay, and then the other side. Okay, and then your window is accessible on either side, really. No, it's not either. It's only accessible on, turn it around. Yeah, this is how I was going to do it. It's only accessible on this side. So you can put your card in there. Like if I have a quote or something, I can put that in there and just slide it in. So now I'm going to put my circle closures on. So in case you have never done those, I use a 1-inch punch and punch a bunch of scrap paper, my cardstock paper. And then I glue 3 layers together using my art glitter glue. And then, so for each side of the closure, you need 2 circles. And so for one, I just leave it alone. And the other one, I glue a piece of brown paper over it. And I use vintage photo ink on that. And then I also glue a little scrap of paper on the back just to give it a little bit of a space when it's together, so it helps the string find its way. So I'm going to go ahead and ink the rest of this up so they don't show white. Oops. Oh boy. Be sure you've got your sponge applicator on there when you do that. Oh, that's not it. There it is. So I've started to just make these circles up when I have spare time. Or a piece of white paper that's left over, I just punch circles. Keep my circles handy because that just saves time when you need these, which to me it seems like I use these all the time. I like this closure a lot. I've got 2 long fasteners, Tim Holtz long metal fasteners, brads. And so I'm going to put it like right here. And probably here. Maybe I'll make them more even, like that. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. And get my awl from the bookbinding kit. And just kind of center that. Push it into a piece of foam from some Amazon packing that I have. And okay, put my circles together on this side. And I'm going to go ahead and punch this one. Punch these 2 circles in the center. And then that looks about right. I might move it over just a little bit there. And And then take my string, which I'm going to use I have some brown wax linen thread that I used to bind with, and tie that around here. And there you have it. So you've got your closure. And if you want to cover the little feet, you can do that with washi tape. Just find a piece here I like. And the same thing over here. So now you've got this folio, and so you can put corner pockets on, or side pockets, or belly band. Okay, so I've got a couple of corner pockets here. These are the kind that you glue them, and then you have a tuck pocket here, and then this lifts up and you can write in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish that out a little bit more. And these look like maybe, let me look here, 2-inch squares that I folded in catty cornered. 2.5 inch squares that I folded diagonally. And then I decorated them with little words and things. Okay, so that goes there. And so I'm just going to run the glue on 2 sides. Like that. And actually this is a pocket for this side, so I'm going to put that back. I need one that goes on the other side. So let me see if I've got something blessed. That'll work. Okay. So let me add a little ink on this. Let's see, yeah. Put the glue and I moved it just a little bit above the washi tape. Okay, so there's 2 pockets, and you could do stack pockets, belly band, however you like. But for this one, I think I'm going to call it done. And then let's see. All right, let's see if I can get that. There we go. Okay, so there is that. You can glue it in if you want to, if you have a quote you like or a picture. And there we go. So that is the Kleenex Box Folio. I hope you like it. And if you do, click the like button and think about subscribing, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.